Have you ever heard a whisper about a place so captivating you had to see it for yourself? For me, that place has always been Japan. It's a country that dances between ancient myths and futuristic visions. Some speak of serene temples and flawless gardens. Others hint at neon nights and unspoken rules. Is Japan a land of quiet contemplation or restless energy? I wanted to find out. This journey is about peeling back those layers, looking beyond postcards and headlines. Japan attracts bold, contrasting images, discipline and respect, wild, eccentric fantasies. My quest to discover the real Japan, far from our preconceived notions. Together we'll explore bustling Tokyo and tranquil Kyoto, listening to stories whispered by bamboo groves and flashing lights. Is Japan truly sinful? Or is it simply beautifully itself, a place that challenges and expands our understanding? Let's begin this adventure together. So come along. Let's get wonderfully lost. When we think of Japan, our minds conjure a whirlwind of images: stoic samurai, electric anime, and neon-lit cityscapes. These snapshots, vivid and iconic, often shape our first impressions, painting Japan as a land of both ancient tradition and futuristic wonder. This striking contrast is where the sinful label often begins. Born from the collision of vastly different cultural exports, the old and the new, the sacred and the playful, all coexist side by side, sometimes confusing outsiders who try to fit Japan into a single narrative. The idea of sin here rarely means harm. It's a label for what feels unfamiliar or taboo. In reality, these so-called sins are often just quirks, unique customs or behaviors that don't fit neatly into Western expectations. Think of Shinjuku's dazzling nightlife, where the city pulses with energy long after dark, offering a playground for those seeking escape from daily routines. Or themed cafes where you dine with owls, cats, or even robots. Places that blur the line between fantasy and reality, inviting guests to step into another world, if only for an hour. Or maids, bizarre from afar, but everyday in Japan. These experiences, while odd to some, are simply part of the colorful tapestry of Japanese urban life. Media exaggerates these as symbols of a society letting loose, but that's a narrow view. Headlines often focus on the sensational, missing the quiet, everyday moments that truly define a culture. The stereotype is fueled by stories of extreme politeness by day, where etiquette and respect are woven into every interaction, and wild karaoke by night, a pressure cooker needing release. But these contrasts are not contradictions. They are two sides of the same coin, reflecting the balance between public restraint and private joy. But sinful is just a simplistic explanation for a complex social dynamic. Japan's culture is a mosaic of influences, shaped by centuries of history and rapid modernization. It's easier to call something sinful than to understand the balance of public duty and private feelings that guides Japanese life. Beneath the surface, there's a deep sense of community and responsibility that holds everything together. Ultimately, sinful often just means different, a culture that doesn't always align with Western norms, but is rich with its own logic and beauty. Our journey is to set aside the caricature and see the real, nuanced beauty of Japan. By looking beyond the surface, we discover a society that is both familiar and wonderfully unique, inviting us to appreciate its true complexity. Arriving in Tokyo was sensory overload in the best way. The city buzzed with an energy that was both exhilarating and overwhelming, a symphony of sights and sounds that danced around me. Towers of glass and steel glowed with moving lights. Yet there was astonishing order, people moving in a quiet ballet. The harmony of the city was mesmerizing, a testament to the balance between chaos and calm. Amidst the futuristic city, I stumbled upon a tiny ancient shrine, a pocket of serenity. It was a reminder of the deep-rooted traditions that coexist with modernity, offering a moment of peace in the bustling metropolis. An elderly woman prayed, undisturbed by the city's rush. In that sacred space, time stood still, and I felt a profound connection to the past. This is Japan, sacred and secular, ancient and modern, side by side. The juxtaposition is striking, a visual narrative of a country that embraces its history while forging ahead. I'd heard the Japanese were reserved, but found gentle kindness everywhere. The warmth of the people was unexpected, a quiet generosity that spoke volumes. Lost in the subway, a student guided me to the right platform, bowing before disappearing into the crowd. It was a simple act, yet it left a lasting impression of the culture's hospitality. This quiet helpfulness is woven into daily life, a subtle yet powerful thread that binds the community together. Even buying a drink from a vending machine felt like a discovery. So many choices, and the machines are rarely vandalized. It was a small but telling detail of the respect ingrained in society. That trust and convenience spoke volumes about the culture, reflecting a society that values order and respect. My first days were a collection of these small, mind-blowing moments. Each experience was a revelation, a glimpse into a world that was both familiar and foreign. Each chipped away at stereotypes, revealing a country more welcoming than I'd imagined. The genuine hospitality and openness of the people were heartwarming. Japan's contrasts are its greatest charm. The seamless blend of old and new creates a unique tapestry that is endlessly fascinating and deeply enriching. Spend time in Japan, and you begin to notice the hidden rhythms that shape daily life. Beneath the surface of the bustling cities and crowded train stations, there's a subtle choreography, an unspoken order that guides people through their routines, from the morning rush to the quiet moments at dusk. Seasonality is celebrated in a way that feels almost sacred. Cherry blossoms in spring bring the entire nation together for hanami parties, where friends and families gather under the fleeting pink blooms. It's a cherished ritual, a reminder of life's impermanence and the beauty found in each passing moment. This deep connection to nature grounds a country renowned for its cutting-edge technology. Even in the heart of the city, you'll find tranquil gardens and ancient temples, offering a peaceful escape and a sense of balance. The concept of ikigai, a reason for being, infuses everyday life with purpose and intention. Whether it's a sushi chef perfecting the art of rice preparation or a gardener patiently tending to a bonsai tree, there's a quiet pride in craftsmanship and dedication to one's calling. When night falls, Japanese nightlife isn't just about wild clubs or neon lights, it's about cozy izakayas, where friends and colleagues unwind over shared plates of food and warm cups of sake, creating memories and deepening bonds. It's about genuine connection, not excess, a space where honest conversation flows, laughter is shared, and the true self can emerge without judgment. Japanese hobbies and subcultures flourish in every corner, from the whimsical world of Lolita fashion to the dedicated train spotters who chase rare locomotives. There's a place for every passion, no matter how niche. Society doesn't just tolerate these unique interests, it actively nurtures and encourages them, providing spaces for people to gather, share, and grow together. This isn't bland conformity, but a culture that celebrates individuality and allows for deep dives into personal interests, fostering creativity and self-expression. These hidden rhythms reveal a society far more diverse, expressive, and vibrant than it might first appear to outsiders. The real Japan is found in these everyday rituals, in the warmth of local communities, and in the small acts of kindness that connect people. Beneath the surface, there's a vibrant, living tapestry, woven from tradition, innovation, and the quiet joys of daily life. That's the true heartbeat of Japan, a place where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and every day is a celebration of life's hidden rhythms. The dance between tradition and modernity in Japan is magical. In Kyoto, geishas glide through historic lanes, while nearby, Kyoto Station's glass and steel soar skyward. This isn't a battle between old and new, but a seamless integration. Many live in both worlds, designing software by day, attending tea ceremonies on weekends. Traditional arts like pottery and calligraphy are reimagined by new generations, blending ancient techniques with modern design. Respect for craftsmanship bridges past and present. Even homes reflect this duality. Modern apartments with a traditional tatami room for quiet moments. Japan holds on to the soul of the past while racing toward the future. This balance is one of its most admirable qualities. It's a society where heritage and innovation coexist beautifully. To talk about Japan is to talk about food, a universe of flavors and traditions. Sushi and ramen are just the beginning. Each region boasts its own specialties, like okonomiyaki and takoyaki. What astonishes is the dedication to perfection, even in a simple bowl of rice. Meals are artfully presented, each dish arranged with care for color and harmony. Eating is an act of appreciation, not just sustenance. Unique habits, like slurping noodles, are compliments to the chef, not rudeness. Plastic food models and windows make ordering easy for everyone. Japanese food culture isn't about indulgence, but respect and community. Sharing a meal is fundamental to social life, from quick noodle bars to elaborate feasts. The food culture is an art form, a tradition, and a daily celebration. It's a world away from the idea of sinful indulgence. Here, food is about connection and gratitude. Every meal is a celebration of nature's gifts. So is Japan sinful? Clearly, the answer is no. Sin is a label from the outside. Inside the culture, these are just different ways of living and expressing joy. Themed cafes and pachinko parlors may seem odd, but they're forms of innocent fun and relaxation. What's called sinful is often just a different approach to privacy and public life. In Japan, public formality and private relaxation coexist. It's not hypocrisy, but healthy compartmentalization. This balance allows for both order and humanity. The idea of Japan as sinful says more about outsiders' biases than about Japan itself. Travel should be about shedding these biases and seeing the world on its own terms. When we do, what we once labeled sinful becomes fascinating and beautiful. Japan's differences are its strengths, not its vices. The real lesson is to appreciate, not judge. That's the true gift of travel. This journey through Japan has been a lesson in seeing beyond the obvious. The soul of Japan is found in small acts of kindness and respect. It's in the bow of a shopkeeper, the care of a gardener, the laughter over ramen. To truly understand Japan, you must feel it. Hear temple bells, taste fresh mochi, and share a stranger's smile. These experiences change how you see the world. Sharing these stories is my passion, but I need your support to continue. If this story sparked your curiosity, please consider supporting our work. Join our community of curious travelers. Let's explore, learn, and celebrate the world's wonders together. Japan is just one chapter. Many more stories await. Thank you for coming along. Is Japan the most sinful country? Absolutely not. Japan is misunderstood, a masterpiece of complexity, tradition, and modernity. The label of sin can't contain its depth. It's a country that balances work and play, duty and feeling, past and future. The quiet monk and neon gamer are notes in the same symphony. My journey revealed profound kindness, respect, and joy in small details. Japan invites us to slow down and appreciate. It's not a land of sin, but of soul, a place that never lets go of your heart. I can't wait to return.